I'm not sure what part is saying there. Hello, everyone. Yeah, welcome to our Saturday live stream. Um, I'm sorry, I'm slightly a couple of minutes late. Um, so you're welcome to today's topic. As you can see, it's another interesting topic. Um, I'm just going to try and be as official as possible, as I try to do on this live stream these days. Hello, everyone. My name is Mabel. Hence, my channel is called Ask Auntie Mabel. On this channel, people can ask me questions regarding anything, regarding parenting, uh, or life issues, or sometimes anything at all regarding finance or everything that has to do with life that make us human beings. So generally, that's what we discuss here. So as you can see, today is another interesting topic from this topic actually is from the topic I did some weeks ago. I think is it 2 weeks ago, the one on stress. So somebody actually asked me a question saying that there are a lot of things that cause us stress. And that stress actually is one thing that one of the problems associated with being stressed is sleep. That when we are stressed, we are hardly able to sleep. So please bear with me. I just want to bring up my notes on my phone. Yeah. So she was very passionate about that topic. She called me and we had a very long discussion. And she was saying that, can I please do something about insomnia? That not being able to sleep, or sleeplessness, which is popularly known, or which the other word for it is insomnia, is one of the biggest problem that can be associated with stress. And they kind of feed up on each other. Hello, Pateyeba. You've been waiting since 5:40. I hope we are still there in the background. And Rita, thank you very much for coming to support me. I do appreciate your support. So yes, oh yes, Pat, you are still there. Thank you very much for your support. So yes, what I really want us to do today is we must know somebody that has insomnia, problem with insomnia, or thank you very much, Pastor. You are looking sharp. I'm here, but thank you. Thanks for your support. So yeah, we must know somebody. If it's not affecting us directly, I think we should be honest. I know it's something that people will say, I can't sleep. I'm not able to sleep. I'm not able to sleep. So today, I really want us to make ourselves very vulnerable and explore what we think are the causes of insomnia. What are the things in our life that stop us from sleeping? I know some people might not have it. I know for some people, it might not be like everyday thing. But even if it's not everyday thing, we still have some nights that we are not able to sleep. Oh, you have light today. Thank God for that part. That's really good. I know a lot of stuff are going on in Nigeria right now with all the petrol or fuel scarcity. Yeah. Oh, wow. Thank you. Rita said, I think menopause is a factor. Oh, Luana, thank you for coming. Thank you. I do appreciate your support. Oh, wow. How are you, Auntie Mabel? I'm fine. Thank you. Hi, ma. We really Africanize you now, haven't we? And how are you, my dear? Our dear African wife. So thank you very much for coming to support me. I do appreciate all of you. So you all know that I can't say it enough. So yes, today I want us to, oh, hello, Uju. Thank you for always coming. I know how busy you can be, and with your busyness on YouTube as well. Oh, I do appreciate it a lot. Thank you. I'm actually, I've had very stressful weeks. And people like, would you know why it's so stressful? It can be a bit of positive stress, but we move, as they say. Life, and like we said last time, like when I was discussing the stress, I did say that we need the adrenaline. So sometimes there are positive stress that help us to get things done. I guess that's what I'm going through right now. I've got some positive things going on in my life. So, but when it's all done, that's why I'll be able to share it share it more with my YouTube family. At the moment, the stress is just unbelievable. But as this Saturday, I was almost going to give up not doing today. But you can see the big smile on my face already, just sitting and having all you, my friends, around me. So well, it's a very beautiful distressing mechanism for me. So thank you. I'm well, thank you. I think I never had insomnia. I can sleep anywhere, anytime. Good God. Thank God for you. Well done. I think that's the biggest gift anyone can have, being able to sleep anywhere. I'm actually a very light sleeper, so I can identify with this topic that sometimes it can be difficult for me to sleep. I'm one of those, if I live near, that's why whenever I'm moving to a place, I always find out how busy is the road. That's the first thing I look for. If the road is busy, I'm not even put a marshal there for me, I'm not taking it. So yes, some of us, what are the factors that causes stress? Some of us generally are very light sleepers. So I mean insomnia. Let me try and pack the stress now. Let's Mabel pack the stress. We've dealt with that topic of stress. I know it's never where we can never do all of it. So today is insomnia, sleeplessness, or difficulty in sleeping. So what are the causes? One, like I said, stress can cause it. Stressing over things. When things are happening, you are thinking over the things and going on and on in your head, and you cannot switch off and you cannot sleep. Two, some people can be ill health. So yeah, okay, thanks. Juju said she's still watching the ads. Those ads can be long sometimes, yeah. So sometimes it can be ill health. When some people are unwell and they're in a lot of pain. For example, it could be real physical pain. It could be the ill health that, oh wow, tell me Becky Space, thanks, nice to see you. Uju was asking of you. I was actually meant to check on you today, but today has just been manic for me. So thank you for coming. It's nice to see you. Please, if you can, show your face to us. We'll be missing you. Uju, see, tell me Becky Space is here. Yeah. So yes. There are different causes of insomnia. Yes, there are so many of them. So it could be medical reason, it could be ill health, it could be you just having things worrying that are bothering you. You can't switch off. It could be work. Work can cause insomnia as well. Like all social workers, we take our job to sleep. There are times I promise you guys, there are times I wake up at the middle of the night. It could even be weekend. Then some of my young people or the family I was will just cross my mind. I remember, oh my goodness, I didn't finish that particular thing I wanted to do, or that important phone call I wanted to do, because there's just enough hours in the day to do everything. So work can actually cause us insomnia, can stop us from sleeping. Yes. And some people, obviously, I have to do some research before doing this topic. There was one person I watched who said the cause of his insomnia was that when he was growing up, his uncle used to watch horror movies. And the uncle, he even named some of them. I don't like horror movies, so I can't even name any if you ask me to name one. So he listed some of them the uncle really liked watching them, and also assumed that he would like watching them. So from a very young age, he was watching them. Although he did enjoy watching those movies, that he would go to bed and he would be so scared and thinking the bogeyman is coming to catch him. So that was where his sleeplessness started. And he grew into teenage years, he just wouldn't stop. And he finally, so there are some solutions. He also gave some of the examples of his solutions, of the solution to insomnia. I know some people, when we come to the solution, we will talk about, I know some people, I must well mention that some people jump on medication as a quick fix, which sometimes doesn't always help long term. So yeah, and Rita said earlier on that menopause can also cause some people insomnia. because there are people who suffer so badly from hot flush. I used to have an auntie. So she's passed on now at a very old age. So she was actually the first, but when I first came to the UK, she was those auntie that we adopted in church. When we'll be sitting down in prayer meeting like this in the evening, you will just see her, the whole hot flush will just come all over her like a flood of shower. And that particular time, even if it's winter, wherever she is, she will find something to be fanning herself. Nothing works to calm her down. And you can imagine if you are in your sleep and that happens. So some people have very bad menopausal symptoms that could cause them insomnia. So Luana said it could help if the bedroom is only meant for sleeping, so no screen or other distraction. Bang on. That's actually one of the big things that's on my list. Thank you very much. I just wanted to ease in with the other point first before we come to the big elephant in the room. So obviously, times like okay, there's another thing that causes some people insomnia when your partner snores very badly. And if you are a light sleeper and you have a partner that snores very badly, that could cause you insomnia for so many years. And not everybody is brave enough to have separate bedroom just to be able to sleep properly. And it can, if it goes on for so long, it can become something almost endemic in you, that you just realize that you can never really sleep, you can never really switch off. Just imagine. And another thing that can cause insomnia for some people is pregnancy. So there are some pregnancy symptoms that obviously the last few months, those of us who have been pregnant know that the last few months can be extremely uncomfortable, that no matter where you turn to, you can't sleep. Oh, big sister Ifechi. So sister Ifechi is here. Our big sister is here. Sis Ifechi is here. You're welcome. Hello, host. Hello, everyone in the house. Thank you for all coming. Thank you for coming to support me. So please, as usual, I haven't put I didn't even ask. I hope the sound is good enough. I always have a loud voice anyway. The sound should be good enough. Mabel, behave yourself. I guess the sound is good. If it was, you guys would have told me. So I'm going to put the link there. Yeah. Can somebody actually check? Is the sign of super chat showing there? Let me try and put on my phone. It might not show if I'm watching it, if I'm looking at it by myself. Because I know they sent me an email to say it's activated now. Is the sign of super chat showing yet? I don't think so. If it is, let me know. Yeah, would you put it right? Welcome, big sis Ifechi. I'm learning all the terminology. Right. So yes, the gadget is a big thing in the modern day world. The gadget is a big thing. Right, guys, please give me thumbs up. All of you that are here, give me thumbs up. If you haven't given me thumbs up, please give me thumbs up. Please give the host thumbs up. Thank you, sister Ifechi. Big sis Ifechi says so. Thank you. Oh, the sound is good enough. Thank you very much. Right, the gadget thing. I'll put the link there. Any of you that want to come with your video face or just your voice, as I usually say, as I always say, please feel free to come and join me. And I'm going to try not to keep this too long today. Like I said, I've got so much going on right now and since this is the only thing I'm able to do right now on my channel, I just have to keep, and I don't want to let my friends and family down that enjoy coming on Saturday. So yes, I like to, you know what it's like. Once you stop doing something, it becomes a habit that you just stop. So yeah. So is anybody brave enough to come and speak to us? So right, Luana raised a very important point, which is the gadget. And all of you can still put some other things there that are causing stress. So far, I've mentioned e-health, menopause, work stress can keep you awake at night. You can be doing some kind of job. And I watched Sister Big Sissy Fechi program video today that she did this morning on her premiere, where she was talking about how being a nurse was very stressful and she had to change her career. So yes, those are some of the things many of us are trying to do. But we all know that it's not easy. That's just changing your career around. It takes a lot of planning and dedication and retraining and all of that. So obviously the biggest challenge we always have, you have to change your career. It's always the money, isn't it? You have to have somewhere else to supplement that missing income when you are trying to change the career, when you are trying to retrain. So yeah, the big elephant is the gadget. As we all know these days, and it's a big temptation to wake up and not to look at your phone. It takes special discipline, especially those of us who are YouTubers. And I know, especially the younger ones as well, the younger ones find it very difficult. I know when my children were teenagers, there's one of the particular one, the youngest one, who likes his FIFA so much, who will play his FIFA till whatever time, especially at the weekends, especially on Friday night when you feel, oh, he's finished his school or college or uni stuff. It just feels it's time to do some stuff. So yeah, Temi Becky said, I think motherhood is the biggest stress. It is stress, and it actually can cause us sleepless night as well. That's another point as well. When you have a young baby, obviously, it's just a taking. It's always something that is just accepted that once you have a small baby, you are meant to stay awake for those periods. But do you know there are people who stay awake when they have these small children? Maybe that babies. Some people have babies who sleep through the night, but by the time you do that for a long period of time, it becomes almost part of you. Then you are not able to sleep anymore. So by some people, when you stay awake like that for like 2-3 months, maybe you are not having cat naps during the day to try and catch up. Like what they always tell you, when you have young babies, when they are sleeping during the day, you try and catch some sleep as well. It's good, it's helpful. I'm not denying that. You must do that if you have young baby. If there's anything. Oh, Kiki, thank you for coming. Thanks for joining us. Yes. Oh wow. Tell me, Becky said no babies, teenage girl. Teenage girl. Okay, yeah, it's good. But there are people, I found some parents who have really babies who were really bad sleepers. And they carry on to even for the first 2 years of the baby's life and not able to sleep. And in the end, then these parents were never able to sleep again. So that's one. And also the gadget, like we say, it's a big no-no. For me, all my life and my children's life, I never have television in the bedroom. It's just a no-go area for me. Oh, wow, my friend is here. Uju, how could I not see you?
Yeah. Hello, everybody. Hey, Temi, Becky, welcome back. We're not asking where you disappeared.
That's a special dance for Temi's Becky. I told you, Uju was even asking of you. I was supposed to send the message today, but I had a friend around this afternoon. I actually have to rush to get ready for this live stream.
That's okay. So I'm glad she's back.
Yeah.
And the next person is keeping up with Angela. Where are you? And we don't know where she is. But
I know.
She'll surface soon. We thank God there. I love this topic. You've mentioned most of the causes of insomnia, actually. And, before I used to think that insomnia is, inability to fall asleep or inability to sleep. That's not what it is. So it involves, when you sleep, just waking up in the middle of the night and not being able to go back to sleep.
Absolutely.
And also just sleeping for a few hours. And then when you wake up, that's it. You won't be able to fall asleep. Yeah. And you've listed most of the causes. Like you said, menopause is a big one. And stress is a major one. And another thing is mental illness. When you're dealing with anxiety, depression, that is those can cause insomnia. And another thing is the medication we take. some medication. That's why it's very important when you're prescribed the medication, make sure you read this, the side effects of the medication.
Absolutely.
All right, know more about the medication. So some medications can cause insomnia. Like
Yeah.
when I take antihistamines, especially Allegra, I have insomnia. I can't sleep till I,
Mm.
till I stop that. So that is another thing. And some blood pressure medications, or it's just reading to find out the signs and symptoms of any medication you take. So medications
Absolutely.
can actually cause insomnia. And having, irregular, when you have an irregular sleep pattern, that's
Yeah.
a situation where, okay, I work graveyard today, tomorrow I work day shift, tomorrow next day I work, I work swing shift. Yeah, it
Yeah.
affects you.
Yeah.
Yes, so it affects your sleeping pattern, so
Yeah.
that yes, and it can cause insomnia. Another thing is, you mentioned that medical illnesses. When you talk about sleep apnea, sleep apnea is the inability to breathe well when you're sleeping.
Yeah.
And especially those people that snore, and you hear them snoring so loudly, and all of a sudden you hear them, they are gasping for air. That
Absolutely.
is a sign of sleep apnea. And those
Yeah.
people, they can never sleep very well, no matter what, because each time they want to fall asleep, they start choking. They are not getting enough oxygen. Yes,
Yeah.
that is another cause of insomnia, actually. So that's why I always tell people, because you say, you ask the question that we normally ask, you snore. There's no way they'll know whether they snore. It's the
No.
person that's next to them that will tell them that they are snoring.
Yeah. Yeah.
And even if they tell them, they'll say, no, I don't snore. Like me, if you tell me I snore, I say, no. My husband will say, honey, you snore. I'm like, no, I don't. Hey, me snoring. No, no, no. But he said, you snore. And the other day I was sleeping with my daughter, in the same bed. My daughter just thought, mommy, why are you snoring? I'm like, me, do I snore?
Uju, Uju, can I tell you something?
Uh-huh.
When people tell you snore, tell them to record it and play it back to you.
Exactly. That's what my husband said. He said, I'll record it and I'll play it
Yeah.
back to you.
Give
Because
them
I
the
always tell him that.
permission.
Yeah, I
Give them
always
the
tell him,
permission to do it. That's
yes,
the best way you can know.
yeah. But one day I just told myself, see, you snore. Because one day I was sleeping and all of a sudden I was hearing something like snoring. I'm like, what is going on? And when I open my eyes, it stops. And when I fall asleep, I'm like, who is here snoring? I'm like, shy, it's me. Oh. So sleep apnea, I don't have sleep apnea, but when people snore loudly, growing up, they'll say, hey, he snores, but not knowing that there's an underlying cause to that
Yeah.
deep snoring that is so loud that
Yeah.
they'll wake up with coughing and goggling, and that's sleep apnea. That's why you have to go to the doctor, check it out. All you need to, they'll give you is a CPAP, just what you wear during when you're sleeping. It gives you enough oxygen to sleep very well.
Yeah.
And that is just that. So, just putting my 2 cents in.
Thank you
Okay.
very much.
Love you guys. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Does anybody want to ask Uju questions? She's my medical
Okay.
practitioner.
Okay.
Please,
Ask,
any of
yes.
all those of you in the audience, if you have any question before Sister Uju goes, she's our head
Yeah.
practitioner.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
you have a question, ask
You better
before I
ask. You better ask. Yeah.
before I exit, or I'll charge you for consultation later. I'm doing this
you are
because she's
you
my
are
friend.
sorry, you are our resident head practitioner. So
Amen. All right, guys.
thank you very much.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for coming to talk to us. Yes, I appreciate that. So right. As we all heard, the head practitioner have spoken. Yes. So there are so many reasons. I think Uju have covered it so nicely. So some of the medical terms and stuff side of it that I wouldn't have been able to cover properly. She has actually stepped up again as usual on this platform, which I'm always grateful for. I really thank you, Uju. I can't say it, I say it to you even outside of this platform, how I appreciate your support every Saturday. So yes. And so yes. Keep the questions coming. And like I said, it was somebody who asked this question following up on the topic I did on stress. She actually said she's very stressed and to the point that she's having difficulty in sleeping. And Uju rightly said, it's not just not being able to sleep. It's also waking up at the middle of the night and not be able to go back to sleep. And also, not even, I think another part of it, like she rightly said, there's a lot of anxiety. Yeah, thank you, Temi Becky. Temi, you said, what if anxiety disorder has set in? How do you get rid of it? That's a big question. That's a big question. What I always tell people, like you rightly said, if anxiety disorder has kicked in, find out what is the cause of this anxiety. So, like I said, in everything, if you cannot sleep, ask yourself, what is causing this cause of this insomnia? What is causing me falling asleep? And when I wake up at the middle of the night, maybe you wake up in the middle after 2 hours or 1 hour sleep, you cannot go back to sleep. Is it because you are worried, thinking of your job, your finance, or whatever the problem is? There are a lot of life problems that we think about that stop us from sleeping. So this anxiety disorder is a medical condition. And this is where we Africans, I really have to speak to us, in as much as Uju said, we have to hear it clearly. There is difference between side effect of medication that is causing you insomnia from not accepting the right medication for anxiety disorder just because you are afraid it will cause insomnia. Whereas the anxiety disorder is actually causing you insomnia. I don't know if you are getting what I'm trying to say, Temi. So what the cause of this anxiety you need to get to the root cause of it. For me, my watchword is always treat the cause, not the symptoms of anything. So either you are seeking the medical model approach or the alternative or social model of approach, make sure you are treating the symptoms. So one of the remedies that people will use for insomnia or anxiety disorder or any of those emotional or mental health disorders, please don't quote me, say Auntie Mabel said don't take medication. By all means, seek help of your health practitioner, your GP, as they would do in the UK, or your mental health or emotional well-being, or psychologist or psychiatrist, whoever is treating you. Listen to them and take the right medication to treat it. But alongside that, I find there's a lot of Ayurvedic kind of yoga, meditation, and even there's even Christian form of meditation that can also help you. And also insomnia, for some people, it might be even taking caffeine, not only coffee. We always go for coffee, but tea also have caffeine in it. There are some of us, we have to listen to I think there are some of us, we really need to learn to listen to our body. Is it because you are eating that pounded around 8 or 10 p.m., you feel heavy, you're not able to fall asleep? Or are you one of those that actually make you feel heavy? You fall asleep by the middle of the night, you feel like you have to use the loo. By the time you use the loo, you come back around 3 a.m., 2 a.m., you can't go back to sleep. So you really need to look at those things. So the cause of the anxiety, you need to treat that. Tell me, Becky, if the cause of the insomnia is the anxiety. So there is a lot of other things. Meditation, I know some of us Christians, some people will say, oh, meditation and yoga, they are anti-Christian. Medication as well. Some people will even say, oh, they can take paracetamol when they have headache, but when it comes to medication to treat mental health illness or emotional disorder or sleeplessness, they will say, oh, it's addictive. If you taste, I know the sleeping tablet doesn't always work for everybody. So please, please, please always think of this, that it's not one size fits all, but by all means, I don't know. One of them was tangling up. Sorry, guys. By all means, always explore all of this. Be a great teacher of your illness. Try and read some books. There are a lot of books on sleeplessness or insomnia or not being able to continue to sleep. There are a lot of other like exercise, like swimming. So there are a lot of things that could help you fall asleep. I know when I was religiously using the gym at a time before the COVID, I used to do an exercise every Friday night. They call body balance. and the teacher in that my class was fantastic. And I used to do aqua Zumba and Zumba as well. So those who know me, I like dancing, but I like the freestyle of Zumba, or like when you have to do, the proper aerobics. I think for my head to be coordinating those steps plus the music and everything can be a bit difficult for me. But when it's the free Zumba, or even when you're the aqua Zumba, it's like you're in the water and you're also doing the Zumba. And also the body balance is another good exercise. It's combination of the stretches they do is out of this world. You think you are not really physically doing something, but you are sweating, you are stretching. By the time you stretch all that muscles and bones out in a very, very coordinated manner with a good teacher, I trust me, it was one of the biggest things. That on Friday nights and even the days I go for any of those classes, I always sleep like a baby. And also, let me read what Luana said. I say try to free up your agenda and learn to say no to things, even stuff that you like. Too many plans can cause a lot of stress. Use quiet evenings at home to relax before going to bed. Thank you. That's a good one. That's a good one. Especially we African women, we are like octopus. When it comes to church activities, we are in every ministry. We are in the children ministry, we are in the welcoming ministry, the catering ministry, the prayer ministry, the choir, the usher, everywhere. And and some of us even at home too, we never know when to say no. Yeah, it's true. It's really helpful. Even work too. Oh yeah, my big sister, my big sis is here. Yeah, big sis, big sis, big
Sorry,
sis.
I can't keep my camera on because I'm in the background doing my late Saturday work. I'm doing it late today because we went out during the day. So yeah, um, I just want to chip in something here because in my job, it's one of the things, as I was saying, what I do this morning about occupational health. We do a lot of case management, people being referred to us. And it's amazing that sometimes some of the reasons for the referral might be that people are not sleeping and people are finding it really, really challenging waking up in the morning to come into the workplace because they're not sleeping enough. And cases like that, obviously, we have to go through their lifestyle. That's part of my job, how to go through their lifestyle, find out what they actually do during the day. We'll just say to them, run us your day. What do you do from the time you wake up till evening, and what time do you go to bed, and what time do you fall asleep, and do you sleep through the night, or do you have a break your sleep? It's amazing some of the things that causes this. It's not, as you rightly said before, not one size fits all. There's so many things people are presenting that are preventing them from sleeping. Obviously, the major one, based on the type of work I do, is work-related stress. If they carry it home to their homes, what they happened at work, maybe with a colleague, with a manager, or the workload is too much. I cannot, after working in the night, after doing my work, I go home. As I'm sleeping, I'll remember, oh, I didn't do that. Or, oh God, tomorrow I'm still going to catch up with this, or there's going to be more things for me to do. So people actually carry their work home. That's one of the major things that we find in my job. And they say that they cannot switch off. They cannot switch off from going to work and then coming home. And then they become very, very stroppy and attacking their children or wives who have not caused any problem, but they just can't help it because they are so irritable. They cannot switch off. So these are some of the things that we find. And obviously, because where I work, we have an in-house counseling sessions, counseling department. So we always will refer them to have some therapy or anything, depending on how serious and what is causing it and all that. Obviously, we'll start with other things like when do they eat last? Some people will just have a meal at 10 p.m. and go to bed at 10:30. What's that about? And it's heavy meal. I'm not talking about just, so that can cause people not to sleep. So when we get these histories, we notice that actually it's only a tweak. They need to tweak one or two things and they will start sleeping better. So we have to, when we go through their routine, when they eat last, and what they have in their mind before they go to bed. When we start analyzing those things and then trying to say to them that you have to look after number one, you have to drop work where you left it yesterday, and then until you come the next day. Because if anything happens to you overnight, all you get is 2 minutes silence and the work will go on. Honestly, these are 2 minutes. In fact, sometimes it's even one, sometimes it's even 1 minute. And when they do the 2 minutes, you see people looking at their watch to know whether the 2 minutes is gone. That's all you get. So I said to people, there's no need in carrying work home and doing things like that. Oh, I need to please anybody. Don't pleasing anybody. Just do what you can humanly do and drop the rest, because nobody, it's only your family that will miss you. Once you get your 1 minute or 2 minute silence at work, the job is being replaced immediately, and that's it. So we have to do that. Another thing, for my own side, obviously, as I mentioned in my video this morning, the shift work when I was doing bedside nursing was not agreeing with my body. I can't do nights. When I work nights and they come in the morning, I can't sleep. Because obviously, it's what they call it antisocial hour. It's not normal for people to be sleeping during the day. Nighttime is when you need to sleep. But I'm fortunate enough to be in a job where I have to switch and do something else. And that means I don't do nights. I have my weekends and all the rest of it. I know everybody cannot do the same, because there are jobs that obviously people have to work in the night. Because from medical, you just have to work in the night anyway. But it does affect people from sleeping. But some people get used to it. I have a sister in America. All she does is night work. And I've been telling her to stop. But she just said that that's the best she can do. And once she comes back in the morning, gets into bed, she's off and she's sleeping. You see? So, some people, it works for them. Some people just find out find a balance, what works for you, So that's one about work. And then other thing is menopause. Tell me about it. I'm at that stage. In fact, I started my own menopause quite late. I know some of my clients, because in my job, I'm the person in my profession, I'm the person sort of contact for menopausal people, because maybe they know that I'm going through menopause. So I'm the person that they come to for that. So, and I have to go to all these meetings to update people on menopause, what's the new thing, what's happening now. And I don't know how many people know about the Equality Act. I don't know whether there's a Equality Act in America, but Equality Act 2010, they are covered. Menopause is actually covered by Equality Act as a disability. Not disability in that sense, but management have to make a reasonable adjustment to accommodate menopausal women. So that's something big that we have achieved in that respect, because menopause can be a challenging thing. Thank God for me. I don't know whether it's because of my lifestyle or what. I started menopause quite late, into my mid-50s, and now obviously I just turned 61 this month. But I still have these hot flushes, but it's not as it was before. In the middle of winter, I'll just throw everything. My husband will be like, "Oh," he normally he'll say to me, Obela means has he come? Once I start throwing things, he said, Obela. That's the way he'll say it. So your husband or whoever will have to get used to this and understand. So all you young ones out there, wait for it. It's coming. Wait for it. But however, I have a bigger, older sister. Some of them did not even, they are wondering what I'm talking about. They didn't have any hot flushes. So everybody's different. So, but some people I see in my workplace, because of menopausal symptoms, they are actually wanting to delete themselves. They are so depressed. They are so low. They can do all sorts. You think, oh my God, what is this? Is it I'm going through this. I'm not experiencing this. So everybody is different. So that's why we have to handle every case differently. Another thing is when there's your bed, because I remember there was a particular bed we used to use a few years. We have to invest a lot of money on the bed we use, and that bed is so firm, and so sometimes being uncomfortable in bed as well might make you not to sleep well. These are just practical things, really. And I think these are the things I really want to chip in here, because insomnia can be a big issue. And people who are going through dementia and Alzheimer's, they have insomnia. They don't know what we're talking about sleep. You see them walking around in the middle of the night, or they don't even know that it's nighttime. So when people who are not even haven't got dementia or Alzheimer's, when they start being very restless, they are just going about and they're not even settling, and that might be an Alzheimer's or dementia. And remember, dementia and Alzheimer's now, from what we are seeing, is like having malaria. A lot of people are developing this. That's why we have to put more care into our health, because no matter what you research about Alzheimer's and dementia, there's no particular. My third son is a neuroscientist, and his coursework was on dementia and Alzheimer's. He said, Mom, there's nothing really to say. He said, what you and Dad are doing is fine. You're detoxing yourself. You're trying to eat healthily. That's all you can do.
Yeah.
But these things are high now. So we just have to do what we can, and leave the rest to God. So that's all I want to keep in. Sorry, I've taken some time, but I needed
I
to.
do appreciate it. It's important because this is why the live stream is important. So we can all chip in and share our perspective and our knowledge. What better way to have two health practitioners talking to us on this important topic. Thank you, big sis. Thank you, big sis.
I saw there's a comment here from Rita. True, I think the menopause issue is being taken more seriously now. Yes, it is definitely. As I say, I'm into it. I go to the meetings and we fight for people. I'm like a unison person when it comes to menopause in my workplace, and it's more taken very seriously now. That any reasonable adjustment that needs to be made for that menopausal woman, we have to make sure that it's in place and it's working very well, and people are able to continue their menopause in peace and working when they, as they can. They have to have fan in the middle of winter. If they need the fan needs to be on, and it will be obviously in their front and not going to other people if they're working in an office with other people. So there's so many reasonable adjustments being made now. So it's taken quite serious now in the workplace here in UK anywhere.
Thank you, big sis. Thank you for coming to support us and for sharing your views and professional knowledge.
That's fine.
So you guys have got three for the price of one today. Whoever is watching this video on the playback, thank you, sis. God bless you. Let me just welcome all the people. Christy Noble, thank you for coming. Divine, thank you for coming. Lucy's Inside, my special member on my other channel. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. I think the membership is coming up on this one soon, so I can start moving my members from the other one to this one. Anyway, still one at the same person operating both of them, so you members will still get the same support. Lucy, me and you, we need to talk. I think some of our communication had got crossed wire somewhere. I haven't got the feedback I was waiting for. Divine, thank you for coming. Lucy, thank you. Please, if you just join us, give me a thumbs up, please. Give me a thumbs up. Yeah. Thank you all very much. I hope you've learned so much from Big Sis Ifechi. So yes, someone said, Mommy Fechi, greeting my thank you. Lulu said, let me not warn you again. Better stop disturbing COVID. Okay, that's how you spell his name, Kobe. Okay, then. Yeah, I know now. I always, when I'm trying to spell him, I keep thinking whether is it I or Y. So at least I know today. Right. Thank you very much for all your sharing, Any of you that still want to come up, I'm going to put it here again. Oh my goodness. Oh God, I've seen something that's put a smile on my face. Oh wow. That is not coming up. Oh wow, my first super chat on this channel. Oh my goodness. Big sis, thank you for your blessing. You blessed me with your presence, your professional knowledge, your big sister wisdom, and that blessed me again with super chat. Oh no. Another super chat, special super chat. First super chat on this channel is a special one, special super chat, super chat, super chat. Oh wow! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, God bless you, sis. Oh, God bless you, big sis. Lulu said, "Oh yeah, DHL him Joe." Okay then. I don't know. I'm trying to repost the chat, the link. Any of you, the younger, if you want to come up and make your contribution, or just for some reason, I put my link there, but it's not accepting to end. Okay, has it entered? Not yet. Please, if you want to come and talk to us, you can scroll up on the link. For some reason, I don't know why the link is refusing to enter now. I'm putting it there, it's not going. Let me delete it and repost it again. All this technology, they have a mind of their own, don't they? Okay, so I think it's coming now. Yeah, the link is there. The link is there. So if any other person want to come up, please come up. Christy, no, but it's lovely to see you. And all of you, Divine, thank you for coming. Especially those of you joining from Nigeria, I do appreciate it. I know that there's a lot of petrol and lights and all those issues that might be affecting you guys with your point, your whatever, you're charging your phone and your gadget. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, Auntie, Mommy Fechi, big Sissy Fechi, God bless you. The pot you brought it from will always be replenished. And thank you for being a blessing to us on YouTube Street. I really do look up to you as my big sis, because when I joined YouTube Street, I used to always say, when I was in the group, in our Uju's group, Uju and Divine and Christine, and some of us, when we're in that our group, I used to always feel like, okay, I was happy to be the oldest person. It was good. But on the other hand, I always used to miss not having someone to look up to. But when I found Big Sissy Fechi, I can't even remember whose channel I found you, but it's been something wonderful being able to look up to you. So yeah, you are a blessing to me. I just have to say it once again. Thank you for that blessing, for blessing me with Super Chat. Sister Uju, welcome back. Thank you for coming back.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, congratulations on your monetization.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Ifechi, for the super chat. Yeah, I couldn't just go, hold my peace. Tell me, Becky, you answered the question she asked. She asked, what if somebody already has the anxiety going on?
Yeah.
I just want to put my 2 cents to that.
That's good.
It depends on the mode or whatever method the person wants to use. If the person wants to go the homeopathic way, I'll suggest relaxation techniques. All you need to do is you can Google for relaxation techniques. You can see lots of relaxation techniques that will help with your anxiety.
Yeah.
But if you want to go, to the medical part of it, just see your physician. All they need to do is they'll give you a little questionnaire to know the level of your anxiety. And based on that, they'll prescribe a medication for you.
Yeah.
And just like you said, you're open to both. We're not telling anybody not to, seek medical help. The most important thing is seeking medical help. And when you seek medical help, they will tell you these options. And based on the level of your anxiety, because people don't realize that there are levels when it comes to anxiety. Yeah. Your anxiety may not be my level of anxiety. And based on that, then your doctor will give you options of what to do. Yeah. And, when we talk about depression, we talk about anxiety. And when you talk about depression, the thing that is that they've found out is like the serotonin level is low. That is what the serotonin level is low. And when something is low in your system or in your body, how do you treat it? You bring it up, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Like when they say, okay, you have your potassium is low, your potassium level is low. How do you bring up your potassium level? How do you treat it? It's by giving that person potassium, isn't it? Yeah. And then you decide, it depends on the level of the condition, whether it's too low or not too low. They are normal lows, and based on that, they'll give you options. You can eat more bananas. You can, potassium containing food that are high in potassium to bring it up.
Yeah.
Or even is low, critically low, they won't be giving you bananas or food. They'll treat you with medication. They'll start a care rider, for you to get it up. So what am I trying to say? It depends on the anxiety level. Even means going to your medical practitioner and them ordering a medication that will help you come to that level that they want you to be, or to treat it. There's nothing wrong with that. But the first and foremost thing, if you think that is giving you concern, you have to seek medical help. If it is something that you know that is not too bad, that you can control it, that's when you look for relaxation techniques that will help you. Like they have stress relief exercise on TV that you can watch. I do it sometimes with my daughter. We just put it on. It just exercise technique. Sometimes I can't even move my legs, but it's okay. I still do it. So those can help. So I just wanted to point that out so that people will know, yes, to all try to seek help before something gets bad and out of control. And I like our medical profession now. They'll give you options. They'll tell you the natural route. And, just like when it comes to menopause, treating menopause, they are just like you guys are saying, some people go through menopause, you don't even understand the kind of depression. Some will be crying. They won't even want to get out of bed. The hot flash is just a little thing when it comes to those that are really deeply depressed. They can't even function. So they'll tell you the synthetic way and the non-synthetic way. Which one do you want? Based on that,
the medical model or the alternative.
Yes. So what route do you want? So everybody is different. It depends on the degree of your anxiety there. So that's just why I say, if you think is not what you can control yourself, seek medical help. There's nothing wrong with giving you maybe an SSRI, serotonin, to bring your serotonin level up. There's nothing wrong with that. All right. I just wanted to just drop that.
Anytime, any day. Come up as many times as you like.
Thank you.
I like when someone is on the screen with me. That's the beauty of the live stream.
Yeah.
Thank you. God bless you for all your contribution.
God bless you too. Thank you.
I can't bless you, and I can't thank you for the contribution to my channel.
God
will also provide people at your point of need to support you.
Amen.
Thank you.
I receive it, big sis. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Right. Oh, wow. My big sis, Martina, is here. Thank you for coming to support me. Hi, all. I can hear Uju's voice. Yes, so Uju is my right hand lady. Thank you for coming. And I think I saw everything white, Miss Stella White Dynamic. Thank you, Stella, for coming. And I like all the banter going on between you, the younger ones. Right. Let me say, on the flip side, I don't want to forget, this was what I was trying to talk before the area was going. On the flip side of the menopause, there's also what they call the premenstrual tension, PMT. So it can be very, very acute as well. As in some people, it might be very mild, but some people, the week before they actually see their period, it can be very tense. So tell me, that could be a cause of anxiety. So the person really need to observe when it's heightened. The cause of anxiety is heightened. And it's not just, even some people, the PMT can be so bad that they even have suicidal thoughts. They have what they call the medical, or the professionals will say, suicidal ideation. They could actually want to carry it out. Some people will actually go to the point of actually taking the medication. So the acute depression can also be side effect, or can be side effect of PMT. So remember those when you're in secondary school. I remember in the boarding school, there are some people who, when they are having their period, even just before, they will be, some people, it will be on the first day, they'll be rolling on the floor. They can't function. They can't do anything. If anything important they fall on that day, they're going to be a big problem. Even some people will even plan it so well that if you have to give them like I remember a friend who was supposed to be the chief bridesmaid or maid of honor for her sister's wedding. Because she knew it was going to fall in the period of the time of her period, she declined, that she didn't want to, because she wasn't sure what she would expect at the time. So please, you the younger ones, I know some people just explain it away in Nigeria. Once you have children, all this your menstruation or menstrual pain and problems go away. There's a part of it people overlook. This PMT, premenstrual tension, is the other side of menopausal symptom. It can be, as like Uju said, it can be as bad as possible. And it can even lead to so many things. It can lead to sleeplessness. It can lead to this insomnia. It can lead to anxiety. It can leave you not to be able to function. It can lead to very serious depression. So all of these symptoms can cause a big problem with insomnia, can make you not to be able to sleep, or not to be able to, when you fall asleep for intermittently, maybe a couple of hours, you wake up, you're not able to go back to sleep. So it could even be the first day, or it could be throughout the whole period time. So it's not just the pain. Some people, I think we focus more on the pain, but there's other side effects. There's other things that we have to be looking out for, especially those of you who are still raising young children. So it's something you should watch out for among your young women around you, your sisters, your nieces, or even your daughters. They might be babies now, like Divine. You think they are babies, before you blink, they're already getting, now they start even earlier than before. By the time they are 9, 10 years now, they've already started their period. So all these problems, all these side effects and things you have to watch out for. And just, we could see a child just being unnecessarily moody and extremely aggressive, or even very disobedient, disrespectful. A child that will not talk to you before, maybe that particular thing is just touching her face, or just staying in her room, will not come out, will not do the house chores that they're doing, or will not even want to do their study. So please, 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 as majority of us here are mothers, let's watch out. And also adolescents too. And that change of age and hormones and stuff in boys as well can also be a big problem. And it can also cause them insomnia. So please, not only the girls, I know we the women have a peculiar problem, but the boys also have their own mood swing. And they have this growth spur, they call it as well. As they're having growth spur, they're also having hormonal spur that you don't see, that can cause a lot of anxiety disorder, mental health issues, depression, and exam can cause them sleeplessness as well. So in as much as we're talking about the adults, let's look out for our children as well. Let's look out for what is going on with our children as they are growing up, especially when they are getting to that change of age, that adolescence, teenage years, that people always have this label that teenagers are monsters, they are this, but many of the problems they are having are hormonal changes in their body, which they have no control over. And that could be causing them anxiety and causing them insomnia. And that's why some of them they will say some of them sleep at say I wake at night and sleep in the morning. Some of them might not be able to get up and get ready to school as they usually would do. And even when they get to school, they might not be able to function properly. So yes, it's across the board. Yes, I hope that have answered some of the questions around insomnia and around anxiety and other causes. And please, 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 we cannot finish this topic without talking about the gadget thing. There are things we can do something about. Please, if you've just joined us, give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. I'm mindful about saying about share, because I know I don't share people enough. I'm trying to improve and to be a bit good. Whenever I'm in somebody's channel, whatever they are doing now, their live stream or premiere, I just try and share them. So yes. So yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, the gadget. The gadget is something we can do something about. And I know many of us are guilty about this. That especially when you just post a video, you wake up in the middle of the night or early morning and excuse me, guys. You wake up, the first time you look, you want to check, oh, how is the view going? Or how is my subscriber count going? If you identify with that, please tell us, the YouTubers in the house. I know there are quite a number of you. Oh my goodness. The YouTubers in the house, please tell me if you can identify. It's not just us, so there are a lot of people that, do you have TV in your bedroom? And does it keep you awake? Like sister, big sis Ifechi said about having a good mattress. I know some people might feel, oh, me, I'm just my trying to survive in Nigeria. Or even in the Obodo, there are people who just move, who are staying in one room, and having noisy neighbors can cause insomnia. So there are some circumstances, there are things that are beyond your control. But the things that are within our control, let me tell you, sometimes some of us feel, oh, I don't have enough money to buy the good bed, like what the occupational therapists. We have professionals in the house today that are giving us free consultation. So we should make sure we maximize it. Some of us might feel, oh, I don't have enough money to buy that expensive mattress. Trust me, there are so many other things you don't need in the house. For me, I won't lie to you, my mattress goes the top notch in anything I buy. It goes above car. I can choose. Obviously, I'm living in London where there are cars. I mean, obviously, in the outskirts of London, it's difficult to live without a car. So I can. My mattress and my pillow, they are the most important thing, the most important property in my house. I will give up on anything else to make sure I have those things good. So please, let's prioritize it, because when you don't have the person body, not be firewood. This body is the only thing we have. And nobody can look after it for us. We have to look after it for ourselves. And like everybody rightly said, if you don't have, if that body, and if you don't sleep well, you are cranky in the morning. You cannot function well at work. I know there are some other factors that is difficult for you to manage. Like, for instance, your job might be stressful, like with social workers. And when I was talking, Sister Ifechi or Mommy Ifechi was talking, I was just laughing, because some of us take our report home. We can't even switch off. We have to write that report. We have to do that report. Yes, we always have to do that report. Let's make sure we are doing it. And let's make sure it's not taking over. So if you still want to do your report, I mean, let's try and manage it as much as you can. So if you are doing that report, at least have a cut-off time. Say 8 p.m. I'll finish. I know there are times you have to do a walko to get some things done at night. Oh, wow, Stella, what dynamic. Oh, my goodness. I know that super chat. Oh, thank you so much. God bless you. Super chat from Nigeria. Oh, my goodness. God bless you. God replenish your purse. Oh, first day of having super chat on this my channel. God bless you. Thank you. Another super chat. I've missed not dancing my super chat since I moved the LS to this channel. Super chat, super chat, super chat. Thank you very much. Thank you. Let me try and read. Stella White means up everything white. Thank you. Congratulations, Auntie Mabel. You are out in the work. You are out in the work, and we are proud of you. Okay, thank you very much. Auntie Fechi said, I don't joke with my hair to whitey now small. I refuse to allow it to affect my health because life is too short. Thank you. Lucy said, I need to start practicing this idea. So please, Lucy, these are some of the things we do at the back office. I don't know what happened. I sent you a question. I didn't get it back. I don't know whether I'll talk to you. I'll send you. I keep saying I will send you a message. I don't know why I'm not engaging with you, because maybe it went to your junk mail. Check your junk mail, please. I haven't got your questionnaire back. That's always the starting point for me. So yes, Stella White said the channel got monetized 3 months. If I'm not mistaken. Oh, that is huge. We are proud of you. Thank you very much. It's all of you. It's all your support. So yeah, because I think most of the people from the other channel that enjoyed the live stream, they started moving over here quickly. That was what helped. So they started moving, because I don't do much on that channel anymore. And I'll be so busy. I've not really been posting no video on that channel. So everybody started coming here because obviously I did advertise. Pardon me, I did tell them that I was moving here. The LS is something that the community, everybody like, yeah. Thank you, Amoye. Thank you for coming. I don't know if I've welcomed you. Divine said, everything white. I was shocked. Oh, really? I didn't even notice. Congratulations once again. Oh, thank you all very much. It's all your power. It's all your power and all your strength. And all of you will be sharing the channel. And I joined other community outside this because I'm trying to, when it comes to fruition, I will share it. I'm trying to set up a business behind the scene because my work is causing me a lot of stress. And like I shared when I was talking about stress, you can't be needle sewing other people's bottom and refuse to sew your one. My work is extremely stressful. So I'm at the point of changing my work. So I'm trying to do some other business structure behind the scene. So I have a community I joined outside this place that actually helped as well. So some of the things I'm discussing on this channel, you know, the finance, the parenting, this health and well-being issues is very big for that community. So most people came from there, but they don't have, because they have something that goes on Saturday this time. So, but they do watch me after the live streaming. So that's where most of them came from. And obviously some came from the other channel. And all of your support, I can't take that for granted. It's all of your support. Because this channel is opening up, it's giving people more opportunities, it's opening it up for more. And some people came from, you know, that interview I did with Jerlyn. So some people came from that as well. There are some people who just don't like engaging on YouTube. I don't know why, but they rather will contact me on IG and other areas. And some people want to do some one-to-one work based on what I've discussed as well. They bring their family, friends from there, family and friends. So it's a whole lot of things going on behind the scene. When it's all birthed, when it's all come to fruition, I will share it with you guys more. Yeah, my job is extremely stressful, so it's hard. So the only thing, most of the thing I can practice is having a good bed. So if a few hours I'm sleeping, I know it's good quality sleep. So there are times I even have to stay awake. I have to wake up very early, maybe as early as 5 a.m. to start completing reports, because it has to be done. If it's not done, then if you don't have it ready for that meeting, you look stupid. So it's difficult. Life is nobody, it's everywhere. Life is tough. We just have to find a way to manage it, isn't it? So thank you all very much. I hope that has answered your question. If any of you younger ones want to come up, me and Mommy Fechi, we do like all you younger ones. You keep us young and on track. That's why we like to look sweet 16. What's a better way to have community of younger people? So please let me see if there's anybody I have left out. Oh, Miss Everything White, Stella White Dynamic. Thank you once again for that super chat. I really do appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, Mommy Fechi, let me not forget there was a comment up there. I think when Uju was talking. No, my phone and laptop are switched off from 10 p.m. Sometimes I don't switch them on until after 2 hours of waking. I have always been like that, even before I started whiting. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's a very good tip. All of you in the house, those on the back seat, I hope you are hearing it. Those on the back seat, especially the YouTubers in the house, and especially more. Do anybody use their mobile phone as their alarm? That's a serious one, you know. If you use your mobile phone as your alarm, that could be a distraction. But make sure you set it in the hour you actually want to wake up. And try and put, if you have to turn it, I don't know, I think the alarm ring even when you turn it off. But if you're not, you know, there's a way of making some phone so dark that it doesn't affect you, it doesn't disturb you. So yes. I hope I welcome you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Lucy said yes, so I think you agree what we're talking about. Rita, you said very educational. Thank you, thank you. Oh yeah, Divine said, wow, man, learning a lot. Thank you, thank you. That's what we are here for. That's what I always tell you guys, we bless God. We are learning from you, the younger ones. We, the older women, should also be admonishing you, the younger women. And make sure that the mistake we made when we were raising our children, were, like Rita just said, the menopausal thing is usually become now recognized in the UK. Women just have to suck it up before and live with it. I actually have to buy my own fan because I just couldn't. There were fans on our floor in my workplace about 2-3 years ago. There were fans. No, when did we move to the new floor? Yeah, before our building was renovated, there were fans, but there were fans few between. One afternoon, I couldn't deal with the hot flush anymore. I was just very hot. I just went around to a shop called Argos, now not far from my office. I just got my own fan. So I know that I have control over it. So whenever I can use it when I'm leaving, I put it in my locker. And when I'm having my supervision with my manager, because she was almost the similar age as me, she always say, "Oh, Mabel, make sure you bring your fan along." Long time, one more year. How are you? Thank you. Thanks for seeing each other. Yes, so they are all helping us to feel young. Yes, yes. Please, I'm in the kitchen. Might not comment plenty. That's fine. I do appreciate all of you, even the ones who've commented and even just acknowledging each other and just showing off and increasing the number. Please hit the like button wherever you are. Hit the like button, please. Yeah, thank you. Thank you all very much. So, right. So we should really take note of that. What have we learned today? So there is one other thing I do as well. Those of you, I know this bring about how using phone in the room as well, which is not the best, but there are some apps that you can use that can either, as some of you know, I like the flow of stream or river or beach waves. So sometimes I use that if I'm really having a very difficult time that I don't have control over. Like, for example, if there's work issues and report and stuff that I can't really switch off at all. There are a few more things besides that. There are things like you do. Some of us, maybe having a shower at bedtime might help you, but it doesn't work for everybody. There are some people, when they have a hot shower, especially when in the cold country, that might actually waking up all their senses, not being able to sleep. And those of us who have our braid and our whatever and our weave on now with the wig, many of you have your Cairo, excuse me, washing our hair regularly. I do that when I'm really stressed and I have headache and tense. Even when I have all these single plait, I wash them. I can't be bothered. My head is more important. And so when it's getting off, I just wear this headband around it. So I try to wash my hair as regularly as possible. I just like that idea of having water flow from my body down to my toes. Yeah. And so also, like when I'm really, really stressed, this is a quick fix measure. It's not a long-term measure. So I put on the app that say like beach waves, or it could be rainfalls, whatever work for you. I don't particularly enjoy rainfall, but the beach waves work for me. I have some of them. There are some that is very dark, so that the screen is very dark. They don't do advert in these videos. So, and I can put it to actually turn the phone upside down, far away from me. Actually, we are actually advised not to be keeping gadget near us, really the phone, because they say it emits radiation. So there are so many ways of using this gadget in a sensible manner that is still don't, because for me, I can't sleep with light at all. When I'm even seeing these lights from the bottom of the door, it still disturbs my sleep. So yes, there are some quick fix, there are some long-term fix. And there was one of those health awareness thing I attended. As you guys might attend so many of these things. There's a lady who told me that, before she sleeps, once she has a routine. She will have that her prayer and meditation. And before she actually have the prayer and meditation, she has a special essential oil, like what Big Sis Ifechi advertised that they use. She used some particular one, lavender or the chamomile or whichever one. She used to massage her shoulders. So I do that. There are so many different tips. So please, I'm not saying this is a one size fits all. So if you actually are having issues with your insomnia, I'm not a professional. Like, at least we had enough professionals speak to us today. So we've got 3 for the price of 1. But there are alternative, safe method I use on different days, or depends on what system, what is not working for me. Obviously, my hot flush is not too bad. So, but I'm generally not a very cold person. So I dress down as little as possible when I'm going to bed. I don't use the quilt all the time, except when it's very cold. So you have to know what works for you. Like in Nigeria, some people will go to Nigeria and say, oh, the heat is too much. I enjoy the heat in Nigeria. I actually see it as free sauna, because I try to do sauna here as well, especially during the cold weather, because we need to get all this impurity out of our body. And I like swimming. So especially when I do those laps of swimming, when those of you who saw my video, when I went to the detox video. So I like swimming. Once I do several laps of the swimming, or do the jacuzzi when they have one, or do the sauna. Sauna is the hot room where you stay and you sweat out all the impurity. So when I go to Nigeria, I actually see myself, I'm getting free sauna. I sweat when I go to Nigeria. So what I do before I go to bed, I actually have a cold shower. I don't know everybody can do that, but I enjoy it. It brings me back to my childhood. But when I was growing up, I never bathed with hot water. So I have that cold shower, and I just tie my wrap on my neck, on my chest, and go to bed, or wear those spaghetti finger thing. I dress down as much as I can. Even wake up in the middle of the night if there's no light and I'm sweating again. I go and have another quick, just pour the water on myself. So there are so many ways. I know some people might say, oh, I can't afford this, I can't afford that. By all means, prioritize the comfort of your bed if you can. Yeah, prioritizing. All right, Divine said, Lulu, oh yeah, bring your plate, but is no sweet. Oh, I know. Okay, you're talking about what you're cooking. All right, I can. That's really good. Thanks for exchanging that with each other. Right, Christy said, okay, Auntie Mabel, well done. This is very interesting, but I have to go now. I've learned a lot. Thank you very much, Christine. Thank you for staying this long. I didn't even know you were able to stay this long. Tell me, Becky, we too want to know too. Okay, what Tell Becky saying? Tell me, is this as? Oh, okay. Tell me, is this same as Tell me Becky's kitchen? Yeah, it's the same. I think this is her second channel. Okay, I don't know how she answered. If she hasn't answered that question, sorry if I missed all of that. Divine said, tell me, is this same as Tell me Becky's kitchen? Yes, it is. Tell me, it's Becky's space. Long time, Omoye. How are you? Okay. Omoye, thank you for coming. I can't remember whether I welcomed you. Yeah, please. I mean, okay, we understand. Okay, I hope I've answered those questions. So it's Tell me Becky's kitchen. Okay, yeah, she said yes. It's our second channel. Is the one, I think she cooked on the other one. Yeah. Or I don't know whether she's changed it over. Right. Oh, Omoye. Who I don't know. Maybe that comment went through quickly before you finish typing it. So I hope I've covered most of these things. So in a nutshell, in summary, there are causes of insomnia that are under our control. There are some that are not under our control, either because of environmental factor, as the professionals will call it in the UK, either due to environmental factor, work factor, health and well-being factors, or just the physical one around you that you can manage, like you try to go to bed at the same time, and you try to not eat too close to your bedtime, have the right setting in your room, don't have gadgets in your room. If you can manage the noise around you, I know sometimes in Nigeria you can't manage the noise around you. That's one bad thing I hate when I go to Nigeria. So those the microphone churches that are all over the place. That really, that's my pet peeve when I go. So yes. So there are things that are outside of our control. But the ones that are within our control, let's try and use it so that we can be able to sleep. And one of the research I was doing, one person actually said, if you really have bad insomnia, wait until you're actually ready to sleep. Try not to force yourself to sleep. But somebody said that was the only thing that worked for him, I mean. So, and like I rightly said, try everything, try different things and find what works for you. Because medication might work for some people, it might not work for some people. If it's the side effects of the medication you're taking, speak to your health practitioner to see if they can replace with something that suits you better. So in a nutshell, if it's the preemptive premenstrual tension that is causing it, take note and see what you can do during that week or whatever, how long your preemptive lasts for. If it's the menopause that is causing it, if it's the teenage hormone changes, or if it's the midlife crisis in men, because men also have their issue. If it's the having the bigger tummy or becoming overweight or whatever is causing, or drinking too much, because I know most of us are Christian here, but it doesn't matter. Some people still drink too much. If it's drinking caffeine too late in the evening, whatever it is, let's identify it. And either we go on medication from the advice of our health practitioner or GP, as they call them in the UK, or you try the alternative model, what they call social model of care. So like having a shower, going for a long walk, swimming, massaging your shoulder, whatever. There are so many tips. But if you want a more detailed approach, things that we are doing in a group setting, you can email me or DM me, then I can point you in the right direction or put in some of these groups that we are working together to try and we're trying to do a holistic approach to life. If it's finance, I know sometimes somebody might not be able to give you all the money you need to solve the problem. That's another thing that causes people some sleep. If a debtor is chasing you, I'm sorry, I'm laughing. I know it's not a funny matter. So yeah, big sister said, nice topic as usual. Thank you, dear sister Mabel. Bravo. We go check out my cooking. Thank you, thank you. So right, guys, I'm going to wind this down. I didn't even think I would stay up to 1 hour today, but I'm still here. So we are going to wind this down. So thank you everyone for coming, and all my super chatters. The first super chat in this channel. I'm really, really bless you all, and I really appreciate you all. And Uju and my resident supporter, and all of you that came out in a mass today that we haven't seen for a while, Moye, Divine, Tammy, Stella White, Lucy, you come in and out, you come more regularly. So, and all the rest of you, please, and Luana, obviously, please, I can't forget that. Luana is another resident member. Christy Noble, yeah, I know you say you are leaving, you are going. Big sis Ifechi, and big sis, Mrs. Todel. Thank you, all of you, please. I hope I haven't missed out anybody. God bless all of you for supporting me and supporting this channel. And Rita, my special Rita, yeah, my long-term friend, always come to support me. So yes. All of you, Lucy, I've seen you again there. Thank you, Lucy's Insight, my member from the other channel. And thank you, all of you that will be watching this as playback. I do appreciate all of you. Continue to leave me comments if you are watching as a playback, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already. So I think we've covered this topic. And those of you who might have other perspective we haven't covered, please leave it in the comment section so other people can benefit from it. And thank you all of you once again. God bless you all. And we will see you in the next week or on the next video. And thank you. Bye now. Bye. Bye. Thank you. Lucy said I will always be here. Thank you all. Thank you all very much. Bye. I'm ending it now. God bless you all.